In Ogun State, a large crowd of APC supporters converged on the Moshood Abiola Stadium to listen to the party's presidential candidate, Bola Tinubu, as he sells his manifesto to them. The presidential hopeful promised to accelerate growth that will surpass the challenges of the country. Ola Awakon reports.
The APC presidential campaign rally in the Gateway State started from the government house, where the campaign motorcade made its way into the roads. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, Senator Kashim Shettima, Governor Dapo Abiodun and other chieftains of the party waved the broom, which is the symbol of the party, as they moved. Thousands of people came out to take snapshots of the Jagaban of Bogu Kingdom. From the entrance of the Moshood Abiola Stadium to the main bowl, supporters filled the entire arena to the brim. Asiwaju Tinubu danced and gave his campaign message in local dialect and English as the crowd chanted solidarity songs.
I guarantee you one thing, there will be student loan. Nobody will drop out of university because of school fees. I guarantee you that. Nobody. We have to repeat one class for 8 years and not graduate. Abba. We are too smart. We are brilliant. We are courageous.
From there, he moved to address all the traditional rulers in the state who have been waiting patiently to see and hear from Asiwaju Tinubu his plans for them. Governor Dapo Abiodun spoke on the exceptional achievements of the APC presidential candidates.
He is the father of modern Lagos. Not only was he a successful governor, he totally redefined governance.
Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, who raised concern over the lingering fuel and change of currency issues, appealed to the monarchs to talk to their subjects to vote for the renewed hope they have always wanted.
Economic prosperity, education, industry, commodity exchange, developmental programs that will last us a lifetime, that we can beget to our children.
This campaign rally of the All Progressives Congress in Ogun State has remained one of the most attended in the country, with the massive turnout of supporters. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Abeokuta.
The former Lagos State Deputy Governor and now All Progressives Congress senatorial candidate in Lagos West Senatorial District, Idiat Adebule, is calling on the electorates in the state to vote massively for the All Progressives Congress candidates in the coming election. She made the call at a stakeholders meeting in Jeremy Ifelodun and Ifelodun councils in Lagos. The meeting is geared towards strategizing on how to mobilize more people to vote during the elections. Mrs. Adebule agrees that their votes would guarantee dividends of democracy and impactful governance in the state.
Thank you. We have told them that we are going to the National Assembly by the grace of God to ensure we provide legislative intervention that will support good governance, not only in Lagos, but in Nigeria. We are going to try as much as possible to support the artisans, the market women, the business women, with our own form of empowerment.
Yeah, it holds good omen. She is a woman with good potentials. She has all the attributes, all the qualifications to represent us in the National Assembly at the upper chamber. And we have come here to show the whole state that Jeremy Ifelodun is ready to deliver the votes in volumes to our senatorial candidates.
I can assure you and I can tell you authoritatively that everyone in our community holds that right into electing good leaders, right from our father Moshood Abiola Tinubu to the ever fit, ever agile, ever achieving governor with his deputy. And of course, the lady, yeah, she has the capacity to represent us. She was very good in office when she was serving as the secretary to the state government.
Gubernatorial candidate of the Accord Party in Oyo State, Adebayo Adelabu, says his administration will rescue the state from the maladministration the state is currently experiencing if elected the governor. The governorship candidates made the promise at the Accord governorship campaign held in Ogbomoso, Oyo State. Olaide Oyewole reports.
It was a carnival-like event as thousands of supporters thronged to the ancient city of Ogbomoso in Oyo State to show their solidarity and support for the governorship ambition of the Accord candidate Adebayo Adelabu, popularly known as Penkelemes. Amongst the crowd were traders, market women and men, trade groups, artisans, community leaders and traditional leaders who pledged their commitment and support for the former Deputy Governor of Central Bank of Nigeria. In their separate remarks, leaders expressed willingness and readiness to allow the Accord candidate to implement his laudable vision for the state. But Mr. Adelabu said the forthcoming election will afford the people of the state an opportunity to right all the wrongs of the present administrations and urged them to vote for him across all zones in the state. Candidates vying for different positions also promised to work together to support the state and bring out youth-oriented and women-friendly programs and plans for the state.
Our principal has been announcing in every minute, everywhere he goes that he will definitely support the market women and men. The youth are not taken behind. Education in Oyo State will be restored back to normal, to better.
English will tell you that the definition of insanity is to do things over and over and over again and expect change. If we want change, we need to come out and vote for change. So my people, we are where we are because of our blind allegiance to some political parties in this country. Let us exercise our rights. Let's go and pick up our PVCs. Let's vote. Accord is the party for Oyo State.
The Accord is one of the prominent political parties in Oyo State, which also has a presidential candidate, Professor Christopher Emomolen. Olaide Oyewole, TVC News, Ogbomoso, Oyo State.
In the run-up to the February polls, politicians and youth have been cautioned against election violence before, during and after the elections. This call was made at an intergenerational peace conference and stakeholders meeting organized by Catch Them Young Community Initiative in Awka, Anambra State capital. They called for the prosecution of anyone involved in election violence, saying it would serve as a deterrent to others nursing the intention.
All the cases relating to elections, crimes relating to elections, violence relating to elections, none of them has survived or seen the light of the day in law court.
There should be sanctions. Because when all these things happen, when there are killings, when there are violence, and nobody is brought to book, it will continue. It breeds impunity. Because they know that they do it over and over again, nothing happens, they tend to continue to do it.
There's already fears into people. But let the security come out in their numbers and ensure, give people hope that there will be no problem.
Every hand must be on deck. How? See something, say something. And we'll all do it together and make sure that there will be peaceful election in 2023.